Come on this late night walk and talk with me while we discuss how to find a job you actually love and you're paid well to do. So first things first, be the best you possibly can be at your current job. You need to make sure that you are marketable, that your worth in the market goes up because you perform really well at your job today. Even if you hate it, even if you feel like you need to get out, figure out ways to be the best. There's Ben. Figure out ways to be the best possible. If you're a seller, if you're a customer success person that you can be, and find ways to improve in your career at your current career or at your current job. Next step, if there's a path to promotion, make sure you get that promotion. So when you're trying to get out of the company, you are more valuable to the new company you're going to and can get brought in at a higher level. Once you've done those things, make sure you define exactly what you need out of a new company. If you're going out and randomly searching for jobs and you haven't set certain expectations on what you need out of a new company, you may go for anything. So the first things that I did were the job title I wanted, the pay I wanted, the culture I wanted, and the growth opportunities that I wanted. Once I outlined those things, I then made a list of, I think it was 10 or 15 companies that I felt fit those margins. And I looked at RepView, Glassdoor, as two different sources to help me understand what the company culture was like. And RepView is really great to see what current salesperson quota attainment is. And it's also a great place for like overall approval of the company. Once I made that short list, you start reaching out to companies that are hiring and that aren't hiring. It's okay if they're not currently hiring today. You want to reach out to them anyway. So friend everybody you can at that company on LinkedIn. Don't say anything right away. When they accept your friend request, which some of them eventually will, start sending them a quick message, very short, saying, hey, I'm interested in the role, or I'm interested in this company. I'd love 15 minutes of your time. I'm more than happy to buy you a cup of coffee in return to learn a little bit more about the organization. Once you do that, start picking the brains of the people that say yes to a quick call and hear about how they like the organization, whether or not they would stay, what the top 3 things they like are, what the top 3 things they would change are. And that will help you narrow down how true the online representation on RepView or Glassdoor is of those organizations. This is the path that I followed to find a job at UserGems, which I absolutely love. I'm paid better than I've ever been paid before. The company culture is the best company culture I've ever worked in. Leadership is the best leadership I've ever worked under. So if you want to stop making the same mistake of going to a company you're not happy with, being paid something you're not happy with, start with these steps and let me know how it goes.